Hey everyone, so I'm outside again today and I'm walking around the cemetery, um, just kind of like seeing what's going on and stuff. So this is Hollywood Cemetery. It's the most well-known cemetery in the city. There's a couple presidents buried here and some pretty famous people. And then there's Jefferson Davis, which is kind of weird. He was the president of the Confederacy during the Civil War, so that's something. But one of my favorite people is buried right up here. It's Louis Genter. He was one of the most rich people in the city of Richmond back when he was alive. He's also one of the gayest men ever, and his Coliseum thingy is pretty cool. You probably won't be able to see it, but on the inside there's a stained glass mural of an angel. You won't be able to see it. I tried. Maybe from the back. But it's like a little stained glass image of an angel. Yeah, you can't really see it from the back either, but that's where it would be. You can kind of see the image, but it looks much better when you can actually look inside of it. Yeah, this place is really awesome. There's a bunch of really cool graves. One of my plans for this week is to come and bring my sketchbook and do some grave rubbings and stuff. But I just wanted to kind of make a video and chat and say hi, do a little vlog. Because now that I'm actually doing this YouTube thing, it's kind of fun to go out and just bring my phone and make a video and upload it, because I can do that because future. Yeah, so here's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Some pretty cool graves, and there's a little chapel kind of thing over there. I think people even get married there, which I think is really cool. But some people might not find it as cool, but if you're a Doctor Who fan, you might not enjoy this cemetery that much, because there are weeping angels everywhere, so many. It kind of scares me sometimes, actually, but there's so many graves. In fact, I think the cemetery itself is full. They have to keep adding room, because I remember hearing somewhere that there's a list of people waiting to be buried here, and they don't have any actual free space at the moment. All the lots that are available are already taken by other families, so that's interesting. And then if you go back up that way, there's a president buried up there. I think president and his wife. I can't remember if it's just him or if it's him and his wife, but he wasn't originally buried here. They moved him here, and when they moved him and they took the casket out of his old grave, only parts of his body were in the casket. So there's 3/4 of a president buried here. They don't know what happened to the other pieces. His grave was vandalized at one point, and they kind of just disappeared. So it's another little interesting tidbit. But yeah, this place is just really cool. I come here pretty much at least maybe once every couple weeks, if not more. This is my second time here this week, actually. I'm actually heading to a certain spot because I was here recently, and there was a tree with a stick that I saw below it that was pretty much perfectly wand shaped, and I didn't take it, and I'm kind of upset that I didn't. So now I'm going back and hoping that maybe it's still there. It's probably not, but if it is, I'm gonna take it, because cemetery wand, and it's from a holly tree, so that's something really cool too. I wish there were like yew trees in this cemetery, because that would be a really cool tree to have from, or a really cool one to have from a cemetery, since yew is like a tree that symbolizes death and rebirth. I think that would be really awesome to have. But here's some more of the graves around here. It's like, it's a pretty cemetery. A lot of shrubbery and pines, and there's a ton of holly and dogwood trees here, which dogwood's like the state flower of Virginia, so that's pretty common to have everywhere. But and then every now and then there's like some really cool statues of like dogs and angels, and there are benches everywhere. And there's one tombstone that I really want to find again, because it's a checker or chessboard, and they intended for people to actually come and play using the tombstone, which I think is a really awesome use of a tombstone and a great way to kind of like pay respects to your dearly departed. And what do you know, it's still here. So this is the wand, and I just could not leave it, so we're gonna take it home with me. I'm gonna just stick it in the bag. It's a lot longer than I remember it being, but that's okay. It'll be fine. I can always like cut it down or whatever, but it's good to have. And it's from that holly tree right there. So I always love seeing when holly bushes turn into holly trees, because people don't trim them or anything. It's pretty awesome. So let's see, where else can we go? Let's go this way. So here's a couple more tombstones, and there's a bench that I was talking about. And oh, let me go fix this flower. So I'm kind of one of the people that like comes through, and if I see someone's grave is all torn up, I'll come and like pick the flowers back up and rearrange the grave, just as like a way to pay respects to the dead, even though they're not my family, they're someone's family, and they should be treated with some respect. And here's a cool little like iron bench and this little tiny mini mausoleum thing. There's just some like really cool stuff here. I really enjoyed the cemetery a lot. But yeah, so just like a little vloggy video. It's been about 8 minutes so far, so I'm gonna get off and go continue my walk. I might post another video tonight if I have some free time. So thanks, bye.